So can you still eat the foods that you love and get shredded? That's the question that everybody asks us. And yes and no. There's a lot of context to this. All right. Depends on quite a few little factors in terms of how much shit you're going to be eating in terms of junk food, whether it's going to keep you full. That's a big one.
Yep.
Is it going to take you over your calories? All right. So if we break it down, you basically still try to look at your protein intake, your fibre, all the good stuff. And then, yes, of course, there is a little bit of room for you to add the foods that you enjoy in, like mint sauce, and had to get mint sauce in. Like for example, a pizza is going to be a massive amount of most people's calories. So you have to weigh it up, don't you?
You just got to make sure you're planning ahead with shit like this as well. And you need to make sure that you want to be having food that's going to have plenty of volume in it. That's going to stop that hunger. It's going to stop them cravings and things. And you can essentially eat whatever you want. But what nutritional value is that going to have then to carry that over for the rest of the day? Because, you could go and smash a McDonald's, but then 10 minutes later you'll be hungry again. And you've just smashed 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
So you just need to be clever sometimes now. You work with your calories.
I think as well, if you've got a timeline too to kind of work towards and you kind of focus, because we obviously promote get out of your fat loss phase because nobody likes dieting. You want to then go have as much time as you can with more flexibility, more food to put around training, building muscle, all that kind of thing. So I personally don't think it's worth it too much every now and then for a special occasion. Of course, you could then semi-track half a day and then have a little bit of flexibility. But if you're doing it every weekend, you're going to find it very tough to kind of stay on track, and you'll be kind of basically rowing upstream, if you will.
Yeah, and I think it's having a bit of discipline when you do go out as well, and not eating like a 5-year-old and thinking you need to eat everything that's in sight and drink everything that's in sight.
I think that's the problem when people say I'm going to have a pizza, they have fucking sides, they have...
Yeah, can I get the cheesy crust with the bits that you rip off on Pizza Hut with the garlic dip and everything else? Like, you people act like they've never seen food before.
Yeah. So you've got to go out for an Indian, and instead of going, right, well, I can still go out for an Indian and be smart, so you can have like a tandoori chicken, for example, a bit of boiled rice and side salad. It'll be a full naan bread, it'll be a full Rogan Josh with chips, onion bhaji on the side. Before you know it, you're 3,000-ish calories deep on that meal alone without even the food that you've eaten as well.
The garlic naan bread is nice though.
Peshwari is the best. But it's then obviously a lot of context. So if you know exactly what you're going to have, you 100% can work it into your calories. But then you have to work about the trade-off as, is it going to leave me hungry afterwards? Was it worth those calories? Or will it make me kind of slow my progress down? All right? So it's always a bit of a trade-off.
Short-term sacrifice. That's all it is. A short-term sacrifice, get to where you need to be, reverse out of it, keep the results, bring the socials and things back in, because you can always do these things again anyway.
Your food's not going anywhere. Food's always going to be there. So having this kind of mentality that you can't have things, it's for a very short period of time to be able to get you where you want to be, so you look and you feel the way you want to feel, which is the kind of the reason you're going into a fat loss phase anyway, because you feel like shit and probably eating too much of that food that's put you in that situation. So realistically, backing off some of that food for a time being is going to help you move forwards and get to where you want to be, and then you can have a bit of flexibility and start to look at how can I start to introduce those foods with a bit more freedom. It is only short term, like I say, temporary.
Yep.
So in long term you can, but you have to look at, is it going to be worth it for your goals and the time period that you're doing it.